What is going on YouTube? This is Jace bringing you a long-awaited Dissidia 012 commentary. It's been several years, but this is a match played with the Japanese rule set on Japanese Ad Hoc Party, featuring to the left, to me playing the pretty boy Kuja, and to the right, some guy who I don't know from Japan playing Cloud Strife, my favorite character. And we're going to take a look at this as requested by a subscriber very many years ago. So this matchup, Kuja vs. Cloud, is a pretty interesting one, which I don't see too often, but I do think it is pretty close with a slight edge, maybe favored towards Cloud, just because he has double cut, which generates a ton of EX force and can punish blocks and is a faster poke, and he can do more mind games with it than Kuja's strike energy. So in that small or rather big aspect, I will give the slight edge to Cloud in this rule set. So for Kuja, I like to use Zidane as an assist in this rule set to help deplete my opponent's EX gauge, and not to mention, since most of the fights, if you're playing against or using Kuja, will take place in the air, and Zidane helps me combo bravery and HP attacks very well. And I also like the Final Fantasy IX thing with it. And I got that idea from watching Tingo Jingo's videos many years ago. So in this matchup right here, or in the match rather, what I'm trying to do here is take the fight to the air and try and capitalize on as many mistakes the Cloud player is making, while also getting my EX gauge and getting my EX mode before he does, which I do, but I do end up during the game. As the title says, this is a loss, but this is a match where I thought I should have had, I wouldn't say an easy win, but clearly I would have won. So in video games, not just Dissidia, it is good to look at some old replays, see what you did wrong, and really learn from it. Right there, I just did a quick barrage style points on that, taking a chapter out of Dart 4201's book, but unfortunately, it doesn't matter too much in the ranked rule set. But I'm just gonna rewind the video, and we're gonna watch me blodge again. Okay, alright, it's just so nice. So cool to watch, and it's so fancy. So right here at this point in the match is where I make a very crucial mistake. So right here, I should have activated my EX mode first after this block, and I think I could have won in terms of the faster reflexes in my opinion, but this is where it starts to snowball for the Cloud player. And you can see how pretty much that one little, I wouldn't say little, but point in the match, I should say, is gonna cost me the game, because I could have won, or I could have put the Cloud player in a very tight spot where they, might be a little too worried that they could lose in a 1 HP attack, and I'd have a psychological advantage in terms of that aspect. But I still get a good flare star there, and another blodge, but I'm not gonna slow-mo at that time, and I get in another flare star. So it's still looking good for me, but you can see the mistakes I made that led up to this point, and how it should have been a match for me, pretty much. And with Cloud gaining his EX gauge all the way up, is very dangerous. He has arguably the best EX mode in the game with his ultimate weapon, and that is something I should have taken into consideration, considering how much I use Cloud in this rule set and in this game in general. It wasn't something I was thinking about. I was thinking, even if the player did get it, I know all his moves, and I thought I predicted better overall in this matchup. or in this match, I should say. But no, not at all. The player could have actually won it right here if they just pressed square. But I guess he really wanted to rub it in my face that he could win even without pressing the square. And I do a strike energy, but Omnis Slash, you know it's coming here. So he does the EX mode and he just mashes his circle. You know, I don't know what his problem with me is. I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong in this match, but just goes for the overkill, adding insult to injury. So, but I wasn't that mad at the time. It was overall a good match. So this was a match where someone requested, as I said earlier, and looking back on it, it was fun to look at, but I also realized how that mistake costed me the match, or costed me a much closer and entertaining match for a YouTube upload. So this is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I got a few pretty unique videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. As always, thanks for watching.